Newscope on NTA Channel 12 Uyo. It's a beautiful Sunday evening, even though a rainy one, but of course it is also a blessing from God. How is Sunday service? Did you attend church? What did you learn in church today? Well, today is a bumper package, even if I say so, with thrilling you, bringing you entertaining stories, informative teacher. Is the teacher's reward still in heaven or right here on earth with us? You'll get to find out in the course of the program. The world also recently celebrated the World Smile Day. It is important that you put on a smile, and as we say, no dressing is complete without a smile. Just like I am doing now, it brightens not just your day, but the receiver's day. So in the course of the program, we're taking a look at the essence of smile, and then of course we have an expert who'll be talking to us on the essence of smile. Some days ago, something not very beautiful happened where a baby was dumped in a canal. You want to know why, reasons for that, if there are any viable reasons for anyone to do that, and what can be done in situations like this. So I do not completely let the cat out of the bag. I'd like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our offering this Sunday evening. My name is Edidi Oyinba, welcoming you to the program. I hand you over to Kelvin Samuel for the hard news segment, and then when he's done, Newscope will continue. Good evening once again, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Edidion, and welcome to the news. Now, Christians have been reminded of their obligation of preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, reminding the people that there is life after death, hence the need to live a life that glorifies God. This was the central message in some churches in the Uyo metropolis during Sunday church service. John Paul Alumuna will tell us more.
It was a joyful moment as Christian faithful gathered in their various churches in Uyo to thank God for being alive to see the second Sunday in the month of October 2023. In his sermon, Pastor Kelechukwu Moses of Faith Tabernacle reminded the worshippers that there is life after death, hence they should live a righteous life to enjoy eternity.
That final judgment will stand on truth. Whatever you do, whatever you have done here on earth, you are going to see it. If you do good, you will have reward of eternal life.
At the Peculiar Redemption Congregation, Apostle Ineke Kuma encouraged the faithful to always give thanks to God for life and good health, insisting that God has solutions to every problem.
We need faith to survive on the crisis. For example, now, if you say I have faith in God, you must know that the end of everything will be not based on what someone is thinking, but based on what God is thinking of you.
Other men of God urged Christians to hold on to God firmly despite the current economic difficulties in the nation, as he will not forsake those who believe and trust in him.
That they should not stay idle, they have to work. But I will tell somebody, it is only in God. No matter how hard things are, when you look toward God, he will make a way.
Mention in Foursquare Gospel Church family is on missions. We go out with that message telling people that God loves you as a sinner. He may hate sin, but he loves you as a person, and his desire is that the person should repent.
Some worshippers appreciate God for his blessings in their lives.
I feel excited, very, very excited to be alive to see today. It might not really make sense to every people who don't understand the value of life.
What I'm taking home is that I should live a Christian life in my family, so that my family and myself should be able to make heaven.
I will continue to serve this God because his mercy is endured forever, for all his goodness, for all his favor, for all his blessings, and all the good things he has done for me.
The services featured songs of praises and prayers to God. In Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
Ordained into the priesthood of Catholic Church 25 years ago, history is one of an unending spiritual pilgrimage. The man in the picture is Reverend Father Donatus Pius Ukpong, whose Thanksgiving Mass for the feat attained is about to be celebrated on Saturday, October 14, 2023. Correspondent who was at the venue of the event has the report.
It seems like yesterday and today he is celebrating 25 years as a priest in the Catholic Church. Sold out for the propagation of the gospel, Reverend Father Ukpong has been through thick and thin and nooks and crannies for missionary works. With a journey that started on the 12th of September 1998, he hopes to celebrate God's faithfulness in a big way.
I was ordained 1998, and since then I have served in all dimensions of ministry. I have been a pastor in several communities, home and abroad. I have been administrator, worked as bishop secretary for many years. I have been a teacher. I have taught in the university for 15 years, since 2008. And by God's grace, we have moved in the ministry in the university to the position of an associate professor of systematic theology and Pentecostal studies. And we have started a lot of things, initiative as a priest for the last 25 years. Then we have Encounter Prayer Apostolate, which I initiated. We had a Word Society, which I initiated for religious service. We have our great Mobile Manna Foundation for mental health care and addiction treatment in the country, which I initiated. And in the university, we have the Center for Deep Dialogue and Critical Thinking, which I initiated. So these are modest things that we have tried our best to do for the last 25 years as a priest, which really calls for thanksgiving.
A deep passion for the poor and homeless, Father Ukpong says he hopes to focus on service to humanity and commitment to God as he looks forward to another 25 years ahead.
As a man of faith, I live every day unto God's glory. The future belongs to God. But we have what we may call aspiration, my prayer. You see, when we start up Mobile Manna Foundation, my ultimate wish was, God, don't allow me to close my eyes on the sleep of death until every abandoned person on the street has a home. And next, the remaining part of my life, it will still be focusing on that. And the more I see homeless people on the street, abandoned people on the street, the more I begin to worry, will the Lord ever answer my prayer? But I think if all of us will come together, because it's not one person's duty, we can rid the street of Akwa Ibom State, the street of Nigeria, from wandering men and women because of mental illness. If someone chooses to be on the street, let it be the decisions of that person, but not because the person is sick. Not because the person is sick. That is why our pilgrim's home is like our commitment to God and humanity, to save every human person. This is my dream, and that is what I hope for.
A book authored by Father Ukpong titled God in the City, Theology for Integral Development is expected to be launched on Tuesday, the 10th of October 2023. Meanwhile, preparations are in top gear for the Silver Jubilee Priestly Ordination, which will climax with a Thanksgiving Mass at St. Peter Kwasi Parish, Ifai Court of Bongetoi in Uyo on Saturday, the 14th of October 2023.
Moving forward, embracing mental health as part of our overall wellness is a call to Nigerian youth, as the chronic use of drugs is said to have a short and long-term effect on the brain. The Cross River State Governor, Senator Basi Utu, while flagging off Calabar Walkathon 4.0, is urging youth to shun all forms of drug and substance abuse. Achibon Basi, who brings us highlight of the event, report that the governor was represented by the secretary to the state government, Professor Anthony Owan. The report.
Flagging off the largest fitness walk in Africa, Professor Anthony Onwaneno assures the state government's readiness to engage youths meaningfully as a way of taking their minds off drug abuse.
This government actually is so happy with this exercise, which tries to bring the youths to understand that their well-being, their positive engagement is to the benefit of the state.
The Calabar Walkathon 4.0 tagged Drug Abuse and Mental Health is to create awareness among Nigerian youth on the need to stand together for a healthier future.
What we are doing here is create an awareness in conjunction with NDLEA and other organs of government.
Train them and put them back in society as normal people. So we have all of them who partner with us. So it's a work in progress. This is a starting step.
The youths are my main targets and the main target of the agency. Because if we can get the youth, we've gotten everything.
One of the ways to stop this is to create this kind of awareness. Sit in one place and craft some sort of policy to help our young people.
Drug abuse is definitely not right for our youths.
Should be able to build a rehabilitation center somewhere in Cross River State. We discourage the use and abuse of illicit drugs in Cross River State.
The 12-kilometer walk dedicated to promoting physical fitness, encourage partnership and advocacy with notable groups and organizations is hinged on the saying that health is wealth. Other notable personalities who took part in the campaign include the senator representing Cross River Central Senatorial District, Senator Etienne Williams, and some top government functionaries. In Calabar, Achibombasi, NTA News.
Up next is sports update with Bright Ebuchua.
We begin with karate, as Team FCT again showed their sporting prowess as they emerged overall winners of the 3-day Japanese Ambassadors Karate Championship on Saturday at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja. They won a total of 13 medals, made up of 5 gold, 3 silver and 5 bronze medals, while the Strata Base came second with 5 gold, 3 silver and 1 bronze medals, and Team Federal Fire Service placed third with 2 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze medals.
Coach Bobby and my teammates, they overrated me. If I should lose, I won't be happy at all.
Right now, I see some things that I missed in the past, so I have to incorporate it into my game so I can do well.
So let us bring the spirit of karate, discipline, respect, and continuous growth to our daily endeavors and say yes to life.
208 participants, drawn from 15 states of the Federation and the FCT, including paramilitary, as well as some agencies featured in the tournament. To football, as former FIFA President Sepp Blatter has criticized the decision by World Soccer governing body to hold the World Cup in 6 countries across 3 continents, the 87-year-old said it is absurd to tear the tournament apart, that the 2030 tournament should have taken place in South America, marking the 100th anniversary of the first event, which was hosted and won by Uruguay. Still on football, Wayne Rooney has left his role as coach of Major League Soccer side DC United by mutual consent after they missed out on the MLS Cup playoffs. The former Manchester United's record goal scorer took up the role with the Washington-based side in July 2022. And finally to Formula One, as Red Bull's driver Max Verstappen said, winning his 3rd Formula One World Championship on Saturday in Qatar is the best. Verstappen finished second in a 19-lap sprint race in Qatar as his sole title rival and teammate Sergio Perez crashed out after 11 laps. With Sports Update, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
We will take a commercial break here. Newscope continues with the video but shortly after. Don't go away.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efang Osanga Street, Tafara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Children's Summit 2023. NTA Channel 12 Uyo presents a special children's program tagged Children's Summit to commemorate the 36th anniversary of Akwa Ibom State and Nigeria at 63.
Children's Summit is a speech-making event designed for pupils in primary 4 to 6 and students in JSS 1 to 3, drawn from both public and private schools in Akwa Ibom State.
The program will avail children the opportunity to air their views on their expectations as regards good governance with the theme Good Governance, its impact on the Akwa Ibom child.
Date October 19, 2023.
Venue Civil Service Auditorium, Idonga Secretariat, Uyo.
Time 10 a.m. prompt.
Participating schools should register the programs department on or before October 5, 2023.
For details, call on 0802-546-0261
or manager programs on 0813-223-5412. We are grateful to the following sponsors: Reverend Dr. Mandu Datam, Resident Electoral Commissioner, INEC, Delta State, Office of the Head of Service, Akwa Ibom State. Most sponsors are welcome. Children's Summit, promoting healthy competitions among school children.
Thank you for still staying tuned. You're on to News Scope on NTA Channel 12 Uyo. Just a quick reminder, this news is reaching you on Star Times Channel 103 and on all our social media platforms, that's Facebook and YouTube. Now, what do you think happens when you smile? 1, you are speaking a universal language of kindness. 2, you remain young. As a Chinese proverb says, every smile makes you a day younger. 3, you look gorgeous because a smile is the prettiest thing you can ever have. 4, you win the love of all, for smile is the key that fits the lock in everyone's heart. And the list is simply endless. Little wonder the first Friday of every October is celebrated as World Smile Day. Walagu Wapagu in Medugri tells us the theme for this year is Radiate Joy.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Sexy malato, plenty walako. Big plus is getting a lato. Keep it lucky, no lado.
Smile, a simple yet very powerful natural expression that resonates across global cultures and civilizations, understood, felt and cherished by all. On the first Friday of every October, the beauty of smile which brightens lives and eases fear is celebrated, reminding people to smile and spread happiness by practicing one of life's most precious gifts. What are people's perspectives about smile?
When you smile, people will love to be around you. And also when you smile, you make people to be happy.
Psychologically, smiling is very important to a human health.
Smile makes you to have joy in your life. If you don't smile, you'll be having problems.
Whenever I smile, normally I feel I'm okay.
I can be happy and smile. Maybe I can be surprised and smile. Or something funny might happen to me and I'll smile.
World Smile Day began with Harvey Ball in 1999, the artist who designed the iconic smiling face. He championed this special day to remind the world of the importance of kindness and compassion. He believed the world needs more smiles to brighten people's day, make them feel better, and even turn their whole world around. Take a look at this example of natural bond between a mother and her child. The social dimension of smiling manifests in friendship and approachability, serving as bridge that interconnect people. What's more, smiling possesses that magical mechanism that makes one more attractive.
Smile because it's healthy. When you smile religiously, smiling is something that, will make other people feel comfortable around you.
It gives me happiness, it gives me joy, it gives me strength. It go with all it can refresh all my brain.
Sometimes we smile, act of happiness. Sometimes you can find yourself walking on the streets or anywhere, just happiness. And sometimes when you smile, it improves your health.
Scientifically speaking, there is research that the veins in your body that is used in making angry or frowning face is more than the veins that is used in smiling. So smiling is good all the time.
Smiling is very important in the aspect of human life. Smiling makes the world go round.
Smiling is a facial expression of how someone feels.
Smile keeps my happiness, and it's usually take my worries away. Anytime I smile, I feel happy and I feel confident in whatever I'm doing.
Smile is happiness, and smile increases the value of the face.
Mentally, smile bring us a long life and other things in life, because if you are not smiling, I don't think that you live long.
Even in Hadith, our prophet says we should be smiling.
It came with extra expectation of spreading happiness and kindness, as well as uplifting the spirit of oneness to chase away worries and fears among global communities. Always find reason to flash those pearly whites of nature. A simple smile can make a difference in the life of people around you. So keep the spirit of smile.
I agree with you, Walugo. A simple smile can change the course of things. Now that you know that you look younger when you smile, put up that smile. And still talking smile, a physical expression in which the eyes brighten and the corners of the mouth curve slightly upward, showing expression of amusement and pleasure. Smiling could be traced back to over 30 million years ago, originally deployed by monkeys and apes to show predators that they are harmless. Today, despite the economic challenges, smiling is recommended not only as a universal sign of happiness, but one of the first expression humans make as babies to promote good health status. Correspondent Dianikume Ulolo reports that this is why health experts advocate smiling to reduce blood pressure, increase endurance, reduce pain and stress, as well as strengthen the immune system.
Smile as a facial expression of wellness and pleasantness is a simple way to make the world a better place to live. This simple yet powerful gesture radiates warmth, happiness, and kindness. It is a universal language of positivity and connection transcending cultural and linguistic boundaries. A genuine smile has a capacity to not only lift people's spirits but also brighten their day, mend relationships, ease tension, and bridge a gap between strangers. Here comes the poser. How often do Nigerians smile?
I smile a lot because I believe there is a better future coming. Because sometimes when you smile, some persons would like to help you. They'll say, wow, I like the way this person smiles. Even though when she's feeling bothered, they will want to help you.
Smile, just as you can see, I'm smiling already. Yeah, so, and smiling, it's an indication of happiness. It's an indication of well-being. And the importance, it's good to smile, It gives a good impression when you meet people and you smile. It shows confidence. It shows just a sense of well-being.
Sometimes all it takes to make the day better is a smile, hence the need for people to always put on smiling faces in spite of challenges.
In spite of the burden, wear a smile, and if there is an etch on your face, let it be marks and tales of your smile and not because of frowns or the stress. So people are really stressed up.
A medical practitioner, Dr. Doye Loretta, says putting on smile face has the power to relieve anxiety, strengthen relationship, and even reduce risk of heart disease.
Smiling is healing. It has a healing, is attracting some kind of hormones that we call endorphins. You know, endorphins are happy hormones, and when you're happy, it tends to bring your, what we call your cardiorespiratory indices down. It brings your heart rate down. It brings your a part of your brain that is called your limbic system, the part that controls emotions. You know, it keeps your emotions at a very temperamental state.
Observers are of the view that the best thing for people to do is to wear smiling faces every day, just as the theme of this year's celebration on World Smile Day is Radiate Joy. In Yenegua, Janukme Ulolo, NTA News.
Now you know that smiling also has health benefits, so smile. Alright, they are usually acknowledged for their roles in shaping future technocrats, bureaucrats, and leaders in various sectors from the cradle, even though their importance can sometimes go unnoticed. They are the teachers, and for many observers, the celebration of this class of persons should not only be an annual global ritual, but a daily occurrence.
Whether the thing is an action, the name of that action is a noun. Okay? If it's a feeling, the name of that feeling is a noun.
Every day you meet them like these, creating engaging lesson plans, nurturing the children's interest in education, and impacting even generations unborn. These and many other impactful roles may just be the reason why every October 5, the world pauses to celebrate these people whose commitment and dedication to the future is unequaled. The day recognizes the role that teachers play in transforming lives of the society and the need to support them in achieving this passionate role. According to the report, there is a global shortage of teachers resulting from declining work conditions and status. Hence, the theme for this year, which is the teachers we need for the education we want, the global imperative to reverse the teacher shortage. To encourage more people to join the teaching profession, teachers say better welfare packages and conducive environments for teaching and learning are what they want.
This appreciation could come in form of acknowledgement, and there's also the financial part of it, which is very, very important.
It is the duty of government to see how they can empower the teachers in terms of special incentives.
We need appreciation from the parents, the school management, and the board, at least to step up our stipends.
Education administrators say there is hope for the teaching profession, encouraging teachers to continue in well-doing.
The teachers that have the professional requirement to be teachers, a passion, and then teachers who will be willing to take the children who are placed in their hands by parents as their own.
Adopt appropriate developmental practices in teaching the children based on their ages, and to try as much as they can to be patient with them and not to treat all of them the same way.
So if you understand anything I have said so far, then you may be owing a teacher a debt of gratitude. NTA News. Yeah, you need to celebrate your teachers. If you can understand anything I've just said, you need to celebrate your teachers. And talking about celebrating teachers, there is a general conception that a teacher's reward is in heaven, not on earth. Well, such a phrase seems to be fast changing because some persons who hold a contrary view have reason to change that narrative through a reward system for teachers on earth. In the spirit of the 2023 World Teachers' Day, an All Students Association decided to return to their alma mater to thank those who tutored and molded them into great leaders in various spheres of endeavor within and outside Nigeria. Achibongbasi has details.
Right here in this hall are the creme de la creme in Nigeria and in the diaspora. These are products of one of Nigeria's prestigious institutions of learning, founded by Scottish missionaries in 1895, with the likes of Nigeria's first president, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, elder statesmen Alvin Ikoku and Adeniran Ogunsanya were tutored. The old students say, having encountered these teachers during the most formative periods of their lives, made a significant impact on their career and life's choices, and this is the reason they have returned to show appreciation for their immense contributions.
So it's a very successful outing and the first of its kind in the history of Hoboro.
So we felt that we should immediately close that rank. As we are appreciating the students, the grad rank, we should also appreciate the teachers.
I have seen that actually teachers' reward is not in heaven alone. So I am so thrilled, so happy.
I feel very excited. It makes me very happy. Hard work pays.
I won the best graduating student in chemistry, biology, physics and data processing.
The wife of a state governor, Reverend Eyowan Uchi, who is also an old student of the institution, launched the initiative by the association to celebrate those who gave their best to impacting knowledge in them.
We must rise to the occasion and rewrite the story of academic excellence in our state and in our nation.
A total of 80 awards in various categories were given to the teachers and best graduating students. In Calabar, Achibongbasi, NTA News.
Away from Teachers' Day celebration, every year there is a noticeable increase in the number of people who participate in world observances, with a wide range of motivational events taking place in nations around the world. As the global community celebrates 2023 World Animal Day, Ruth Cosmos takes a look at how people contribute to the cause of protection and conservation in their own special ways.
Every year, the World Animal Day is observed globally on October 4 with an aim to celebrate animal rights and welfare around the world, with the theme Great or Small, Love Them All. The goal is to bring to light the importance of all beings, great and small, and allow the opportunity for even the most overhooked animals to be appreciated for what and who they are. The day brings together and mobilizes animal protections movement into the global forces to make the world a better planet for the animals. These occasions remind the people of their duties to protect and care for the animal species that shares the planet.
CITES helps the world to regulate international trade on endangered species.
Conservation makes us know that it should be wise use of resources. Don't eat all, remain some for tomorrow.
I'm just in them because I want to be a veterinarian, which is a doctor for animals, because they're killing too many animals and I want to save them.
There are so many endangered animals out there, and we feel pity for them because they are getting extinct right now, so we have to do some conservation and preservation to keep them up and bring more out.
It's kind of special for me. I really enjoy petting a dog.
Like personally, my favorite pet is dog. Yeah, because to me it serves as a security and also as a pet. Yeah, so I prefer dog.
People can put an end to the pain and cruelly inflicted on animals and change the way the world works. In Uyo, Ruth Cosmos, NTA News.
It is important that we take care of the animals that are around us. Now, environmentalists or environmental experts say lions should be protected and repopulated for research and tourism purposes. This form part of the thoughts of experts on taking cognizance of lions as endangered species. Environmental correspondent Charity James completes the story.
Lions are well known in popular animal species. They are one of the world's most iconic species. Also referred to as king of the jungle, the lion is known for its arresting and fearsome personality created by their great bodies.
As a human being, if I see lion, I will run. I have the fear for lion because they say lion is the king of the forest. Don't think lion should go extinct. Lion should be preserved in the zoo, so that generation to generation, they should still know that lion is the king of the forest.
It should be preserved and also documented so that the unborn children can also witness what a lion looks like or what it is.
Despite the symbolic importance of lions throughout the ages, they are suffering from a silent extinction across Africa, including Nigeria. According to research, lions existed in large populations 100 years ago, but today their numbers are just below 50,000 worldwide as a result of poaching, deforestation, and hunting.
There are some ceremonies, traditional ceremonies that use their skin. So those communities will rather kill lions and they use their skin for those festivals. That should not be so. Animals, if you have any traditional function that has to do with animal skill, when the ceremony is over, rather than throw them away, you can preserve those ones and use them subsequently. That will stop the killing of lions. So, lions are endangered. In fact, there are efforts to repopulate lions globally. So, I can say that lions are endangered and that there is need to repopulate its number.
To avoid lion species from going extinct, environment experts are therefore emphasizing the creation of conservation awareness and populating lions globally to help save them in their kingdom. Charity James, NTA News.
A break beckons. More news after. Stay with us.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinale Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinale Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinale Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinale Water. Tested, trusted, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. For inquiries, call 0903 288 2958. Aqua Cardinale Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24-hour power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
God, Greg, you want to buy cough medicine again? Why haven't you gone for a test like I advised?
This your cough. You need to check Amo. When I had a bad cough, Madam told me to go for tuberculosis test. After the cough syrups didn't work, they discovered I had tuberculosis. After the free test, I was even treated for free. Now I'm fine.
Solomon is right. Oga Greg, take Amo. Make you dey sure. Because who no go, no go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB test and TB treatment are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 or dial *3340# for more information. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
Thank you for still staying tuned and watching Newscope on NTA Channel 12. Now to the rest of the news. We all know about certain statements by some men that are making women to feel upset, annoyed or resentful whenever they have an intention of putting their hands into some businesses known to be managed by men in the society. But another finding by NTA News has found a woman in Bauchi State who developed a thicker skin and not let every sort of those negative statements to get her down in her dream of becoming a tea vendor. In this report, our correspondent Zainab Agbola visited the women's operation area to find out how she is coping with this tea selling, a business mostly patronized by men.
Aisha Baba Ahmad alias Jirgin Talakawa is Fulani by tribe from Jimeta in Adamawa State. She is the first daughter of her mother's 7 children and got married at an early age. She later enrolled herself into the adult education at Kengere in Bauchi up to Bayero University where she obtained a diploma in mass communication. Aisha hasn't seen it any wrong to make ends meet by becoming a tea vendor, a business known to be managed by men.
Yaran yanzu suka fara girma, yanzu suka fara aiki, yanzu kowa ya fara yin gida.
Paying bills is an Herculean tax. I want to be able to pay my bills without disturbing my children.
Su ko yaran mutane sun kai gidansu. Ke ai wata rana wannan abun ba zai yi ba.
Aisha, a mother of 5, said her tea vendor business is not without some challenges. I know it's surprising. Looking at the type of business I do, women look at me in an offensive way, but I will persevere. I know a lot of people, but I will wait. Her children said they are proud of her and described her as their role model.
It's not a surprise, something to see a woman like her being into that kind of business. Our religion and traditional costumes is not against it, so it's not something to be. I'm happy for that.
It's better than begging or stealing. I am proud of her.
Kuma irin wannan halin da muke ciki ma na matsi da waye tattalin rayuwa, ni kan da mutun yayi bara ko sata a kama shi. Kamma irin wannan business din nata.
Most of the customers that patronize these tea shops said it is the amazing story behind the tea shop that captured their attention.
This is my first time seeing women making chai. Wallahi gaskiya shayin shi yana dadi sosai. I enjoy it.
This woman should be an example to them, seriously, because I know I've not today. I've known her more than 7 years, and she's been a wonderful woman. I'm even surprised seeing her selling chai. Wallahi, I'm even surprised. Wallahi. I advise other women to be like her.
I enjoy the tea a lot because of its herbal mixture. We thought she was joking until she started selling. The tea is good.
Haja Aisha makes her own living and her own opportunity. She is actually a role model for women, not to sit down and wait for opportunities to come.
Indeed, she is a role model, and time again, Nigerians have proven that there is actually no gender-specific job. Sexual and gender-based violence has remained a social concern to human rights advocates. Nigeria in 2015 passed the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Law to strengthen the legal framework for effective prosecution of perpetrators. In this report, Susan Eze evaluates the implementation of the VAP law so far in Enugu State.
Globally, sexual and gender-based violence is a serious violation of human rights that has severe physical, psychological, and social impact on victims and the society. A UNICEF report in 2020 shows that over 90% of reported rape cases were females and 99% of perpetrators male. However, the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Law, among other innovations, recognizes that all genders are susceptible to sexual assault and has made provisions for the protection of all. The Act has also made provisions for the compensation of survivors.
It's a legal framework. The Enugu State Justice Reform Team is working really hard to ensure that these provisions are being implemented.
Much as the domestication of the VAP law in Enugu State since 2019 has provided an equitable legal framework under which offenders can be convicted, stakeholders lament poor implementation of the law in the state, citing cultural and religious beliefs as well as lack of funds as some of the setbacks.
It's one thing to come up with a policy, make a bill, turn it into a right. It's another thing to get the stakeholders to implement.
I think one of the things we need to do as a state is for everybody to begin to speak out, the state to begin to appropriate the right funds to the right quarters.
The government should make it mandatory that any such cases coming must be charged under the VAP law.
To accelerate the implementation of VAP law in securing undelayed justice for survivors, key players also advocate providing technical and funding support for multi-sectoral coordination of efforts towards addressing hindrances to full implementation of the VAP law. In Enugu, Susan Eze, NTA News.
Newborns, usually referred to as babies from birth to about 2 months of age, while infants can be considered children anywhere from birth to 1 year old, is a case in the upcoming report which still falls under a baby, infant or toddler, as the age cannot really be ascertained, as the sight of a newborn baby dumped in a canal at Azikoro community, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, was really not morally acceptable in a society where many are looking for children as a gift from God. Ebinimi Zitimiola, who captured the event, takes it from here.
Residents of Azikoro town wake up Friday morning to a sorry sight of a newborn dumped in a canal under the Azikoro bridge. The scene that attracted passers-by and motorists caused traffic obstruction on the busy Azikoro-Agbura road. Some bystanders condemned the act of dumping babies, no matter the situation.
Innocent picking to destroy like that is not good. So no way to, I don't know what to say to it. I don't know. It's not fair.
Spade is spade. Nobody can say that this is something that one can say. Every person that sees it must condemn it. Because it's an ungodly act.
Why not making excuses for perpetrators? Teenage pregnancy and the refusal to take responsibility were partly blamed.
Teenage pregnancy is what we are always fighting against, warning our parents to take care of their children so that they should avoid teenage pregnancy. Because sometimes the father does nothing. He cannot take care of the baby, neither can he take care of the mother.
Parents, government and non-governmental agencies as well as faith-based organizations have been called upon to sensitize and amplify the sanctity of life to curb the acts. In Yenagoa, Ebinimi Zitemiola, NTA News.
A really sad situation there. Now, people of the riverine communities in Anambra East and West local government areas of Anambra State who provide farm produce in large quantities have called for the provision of basic amenities to make their lives better. Franklin Onyekachi visited the communities and captured their daily lives.
Life in the riverine communities is a very simple one. The people are very close to nature and enjoy the benefits such as availability of fresh fruits and vegetables. The people are mainly fishermen and farmers, and they buy and sell their produce on traditional Igbo market days, which are Nkwo, Eke, Oye, and Afo. This is Nkwo Nneyi Umuleri. It is popular for the sale of cassava products locally known as akpu and other local foods such as yam, potatoes, and fish. The market enjoys patronage from far and near.
Come here to buy cassava, akpu, and other foodstuffs, local foodstuffs. So at least they are trying in cassava cultivation and other things. They process akpu here, then we buy cassava to process for ourselves, intends to use it for abacha.
We started the market with cassava business. After the cassava business, other ones started coming. Clothes, vegetables, many. Very cheap and affordable price.
The people still make use of firewoods and the business is good.
Things are hard now. That is why people are using this firewood. They're cooking. Gas is their cost now.
Otuoda Umuezanam in Anambra West local government area is a hub of activity, and they have one most important mode of transportation.
This is a typical riverine setting. Their mode of transportation is the use of the canoe. Here is a transit point between Umuezanam and Umuobanam.
To me, it's very, very enjoyable. We don't have any fear about using the canoe. But talking about people that are not from this place, they don't like getting into that canoe, but it's safe.
What happens in a case of emergency since the people do not wear life jackets?
If it capsizes as someone that is come from this place, with God's help, I can find a way. But if you are not from this place and you don't know how to swim, once there is a problem, all this canoe here will pull out to go and rescue people.
The people say the government can make their lives better by ensuring the use of safety gadgets, provision of pipe-borne water, accessible roads, and other basic amenities to encourage their contribution to the food supply in the state and neighboring states. From Umuezanam in Anambra West local government area of Anambra State, Franklin Onyekachi reporting for News Extra.
Now you have an idea of the daily lives, the daily routine of people living in the rural communities, rural riverine communities. And that's Newscope this Sunday evening. Thank you for being a part of it. Do join us again, same time, same station next week, God willing. From all of us here, do have a beautiful week ahead. And don't forget that to be a star, you have to join the NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. That's the news. Thank you for watching. Good night.